mutual exclusive, bounded progressive, and portability is supported, but bounded weight is not supported. So by using Peterson solution, this is the solution. I already said in the beginning when we discussed about category of synchronization mechanism, the solution for above all is Peterson solution. Okay. So what is Peterson solution, how it overcomes and how it supports all the criteria satisfying or not, we will check. Okay. 1 second. See, Peterson solution is a software mechanism. Okay, this is a software mechanism implemented at user level. The theory part is already there in the PPT. Don't worry. Okay. So, what is the first point you need to learn in the Peterson solution? It is a software mechanism which is implemented at user level or user mode. What do you mean by software mechanism, Amma? Anyone? Don't waste my time, Amma. We are already in the third module. What do you mean by software mechanism? Anyone? Please respond. If you hear the word software means which is implemented through programming, remember. Okay. And the second point is this is the busy waiting solution. Okay. This is the busy waiting solution. Okay. And third point is it contains only two processes only, not more than two. Okay, remember this Peterson solution is given solution for only two processes. Okay, not more than two. And fourth point is you need to remember in the Peterson solution we used one is we need to use two variables, turn variable and turn variable and interest variable. Okay. Okay, ma. So these are the points you need to remember. Okay. Only two processes you can use it and two variables. One is turn variable, another one is interest variable, interested variable. Okay. So now there is nothing is there, Amma, which is very easy to learn. Okay, you already know entry section, exit section, sir. No, critical section. Okay, let us we do a Peterson solution. Okay. Initially, two variables. That is, let us say, Amma, this is process 0. So in the Peterson solution, we will use only two processes. Let us say this is P1. So initially, and one more point I forgot, Amma, and also we can use it Boolean variable, Amma. Okay, Boolean in the sense true or false. Let us assume I copied some other program. 1 second. 1 second. The basic code I need to learn. This is actual code, Amma. Okay, that is analysis. See, so we will use generally two variables. Okay, so as defined space n space 2 means what is the size of n? 2. That indicates this one number. Okay, 2. Okay, the first point as defined n space 2. You already know in the C program. If you want to define any static value then this is the procedure, okay? As defined n space 2 means this size is, this is n, this size is 2, okay? So as defined true means true indicates 1. By default in the C program, any program, true means 1, false means 0, okay? That is the these two lines, okay? So now we need to use two variables. One is turn variable and the second one is interested variable. What it's saying, Amma, in the fourth line, int interested of n means what? N means what? 2. Yes or no? Based on this. Okay. So both the values we are making as false. So that indicates initially both the places it reading as Boolean variable, that is false. Okay. Now we declared one more variable, turn variable. Okay. Now, so in the Peterson solution, how many processes required? Only two processes. Let us assuming this is P naught. Okay. This is P1. Okay. Now try to execute a C. Void entry. That means we have two processes. Which process will enter into critical section? Which one is outside the critical section? Okay. That is our criteria. And we need to check this Peterson solution is following or supporting all the four criteria or not. Okay. So let us just void entry section means enter into the critical section. So int process. Int process means let us assume as of now I am thinking so this will be entering into the critical section. Let assume you can pass it any process. Okay. P0. Okay. Int other means this is one variable, local variable. So what is the use of other variable means we need to as of now which is performing P naught. What is the other process? Okay. As of now currently which process is entering into the critical section, and also we need to find out other process. Okay. So how to find out other process? 1 minus process means what is the process, Amma? P naught. So P naught means 0 value. Okay. So 1 minus 0 means what? Remember this value is 1. So in the other, what is the value is there? 1, P1. So other current process is P0, other process is P1. Okay. Until this is fine. Are you getting or not? Anyone please respond? Only very few students logging. Okay, ma. Understood other? So what is the other process? Presently P naught is executing. So what is the other process in P1 based on this formula? Okay. So interested of process. So what is process, Amma? What is process? P naught. Okay. So P naught we are making as true. Okay. P naught we are making as true. Previously P naught is false. Now we are making true. Okay. Now check the condition. If the condition false means it will enter into the critical section based on any lock variable or interested variable, whatever. If it is true means it repeat infinite number of times. Yes or no? It will execute infinite number of times. Let us see. Turn equal to process. Turn equal to process is nothing but P naught only. Yes or no? Process is nothing but P naught. Now check the condition. Interested of other. What is there in the other, Amma? Other means P1. So what is the P1 Boolean variable? F. Yes or no? So F is equals to true. Is condition false or true, Amma? I want responses. See, false, F equal to true. Is it correct, Amma? No. So the first condition is true. We don't check that the next one. Why? Because we are using AND. If it is first true means I will go and check the second condition. If the first condition is false means I don't want check the second one, because and means both the conditions are true, then only true. So as of now, this condition false means what happens? This condition is false means it skips the line and the process P naught will enter into the critical section. Yes or no? Let us say here critical section is there. Okay. So condition false means it P naught will enter into the critical section. Okay. Once entered the critical section, okay. What is exit section? So into process means as of now, P naught is there in the still in the critical section. So the P naught will come out from the critical section. What we need to do? We need to make P naught as false. Okay. Interested process P naught. Okay. Make it false. That means we are giving the chance to other process. Okay. Once the process is here true, then only it enter into the critical section. Yes or no? And once this is false means, so it came out from the critical section. Ma, is it clear or not? Anybody? This logic is clear or not? So if you know the things, first five declarations, you can easy to find out. Okay. So as defined n means I mentioned size 2. N means 2. Size is 2. So true means 1, false means 0. Yes, I made it. Instead of n means instead of 2. I'm making those 2 as false. Did. And now assuming now. Even if you want to check for P1 is executing first. Check it. Instead of P naught, you can check out P1. Okay. Other process means 1 minus 1, 0. That indicates P1. Okay. P naught. Instead of process means P1 I am making as true. This I am making as true. Okay. Now while see other means false. So here itself false because other means P naught. P naught value is false. So this will condition false. So it skips this condition and execute the critical section. P1 is in critical section. Now process, interesting process. What is the process? P1. I'm making as false. Yes or no? My any queries? Please ask me your doubts somehow. Is it clear? Peterson solution. But even though we will face some problem, it will achieve all mutual exclusive progress, bounded weight, portability. But here also we have some problem, Amma. We'll see that problem. Let us assume, Amma, instead of process false, if you want take true, what happened? Check out, Amma. See, only this condition is sufficient, but why I return this one is having some purpose, Amma. So what is that purpose means? You can try it. Previously we taken as false. If you want take true, both are true, then check out. Let us see the previous also one more time, Amma. We are reaching mutual exclusive or not. Okay. See, let us assuming, Amma, P1 is, or else this one we can see it. No problem. See. Okay. See. Now P1 is start, P naught is start executing. Okay. It executed one, second line, third line, okay, fourth line, and fifth one. It entered critical section. Okay. In the meantime, P naught is preempted. Okay. P naught is preempted. See, preemption at any point of time it will happen. So generally, why we will get preemption? Any interrupt, hardware interrupt, or software interrupt, or hardware failure, or system calls. Yes or no? There may be any chance to get preempted. Okay. So we are analyzing P naught is executing until critical section. At that particular point of time, it is preempted. So it will start execute P1. Yes or no? We are having actually only two processes. So it is entered. P1 also start executing 1, 2, 3, 4, even 5. Is it possible, Amma? Yes, possible. Yes or no? Is it possible to enter into the critical section, Amma? No. Yes or no? Until P not come out from the critical section, it's not possible to enter into the critical P1 into critical section. Okay. So let us thinking once preempted P1 is preempted, P not will execute 6. Okay. And then preempt once it is preempted, P1 will execute the critical section and even it can be preempted. Okay. So here we are achieving mutual exclusive or not, Amma? We are achieving mutual exclusive or not? What do you mean by mutual exclusive? Only one process will enter into a critical section. Yes, only one. Every time, only one process will enter into the critical section. What about progress? Yes, this is also it achieving. What do you mean by progress? Not interested variable. That is not disturbing in this program, Peterson solution. Yes or no? Only interested variable, it is participating here. Okay. What about third one? Bounded weight also. What do you mean by bounded weight, Amma? So we are giving the chance to see, making the interested process finally false means we are giving the chance to other process. So bounded weight also we are achieving. We giving the chance to execute all the process, available process is called bounded weight. Only one process is executed infinite number of times. That is not a bounded weight. Okay. This is a software mechanism, so it can support. This is also not a problem. One more case is there, Amma. There in that case, we will face some problems. Okay. Let us assume. One second, I can change the color. See, P naught is true, P1 is true. Let assuming, Amma. So now try to execute in the process P naught. Okay. So in other process maybe in other P1 alternate, okay, P1. Interested of process P naught we are making true. Okay. Turn equal to process with P naught. Interested of other. Interested of other means what, Amma? Interested of other means in other means P naught or P1? P1. So what is the Boolean variable for other? True. Okay. So true equals to true. Okay, condition true. Now I want to check the next condition. Turn equals to equal to process. What is the turn? P naught. Yes or no? What is the P naught? Turn of process P naught is true. Yes or no? Equals to process. This is also true. So what happens, if any condition is true means what happens? It will repeat infinite number of times. Yes or no? So, but by seeing this, we can say that Peterson solution not achieving bounded weight. Yes or no? See, P naught P1 is will not enter into the critical section based on this logic. Yes or no? Not previous one. We are assuming both are true. So in this case, we are not achieving the bounded weight. What do you mean by bounded weight? Okay, but we can achieve it. How? How means see. Let us assume, Amma, P naught is executing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. P naught is preempted here. Let us assuming preempted. P1 starts execute. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, why means, see, any process by default which is taken as false summer. So based on preemption, it will achieve it. But by looking this logic, we cannot say that Peterson solution is not satisfying the bounded weight. Okay? The preemption will happen. Once the preemption is done, what happens? The values which are changed. Okay? So that's why we can achieve the bounded weight also. Okay, only these four things you need to remember: declaration of variables and the tracing of this logic, Peterson solution logic. You can achieve it. Okay, so so we finished the with busy waiting solution. Okay, the next one is with busy waiting solution. Sorry, without busy waiting solution. What do you mean by without busy waiting solution, ma? First of all, what is with busy waiting solution? See, this is one dressing room or critical section, whatever. Okay, here to see one process P naught is there, P1 is there. So P naught is entered the critical section. Okay, this is I given one example dressing room. Okay, one person entered the critical section dressing room. So the person, this particular person is knocking the door continuously. Yes or no? This is with busy waiting solution. Okay, without busy waiting solution means the P naught is in critical section. Okay, so this fellow P1 one time he knocked the door. Okay, only one time. So that means he understood. Okay, someone is there in the critical section. So without wasting my time, so I can go and sleep. Okay, I can go and sleep. Sleep is a one system call. Okay, you know. Already I executed the program. So go. So this P1 is go and sleep until P naught finish. So once the P naught is finished its execution, P naught will intimate the other process. How? By using which system call? Wake up. Okay? Wake up. This is one system call. Understood the difference between with busy waiting solution, without busy waiting solution? See, with busy waiting solution means continuously the process P1 is waiting for the critical section. So it's wasting time. Okay? So without busy waiting solution, instead of waiting for the process P naught, so I can go and sleep. See, waiting means it is doing nothing. Instead of waiting, time wasting. Okay. Instead of that, this process will go and sleep. Once the P naught is executed, it's finished. The P naught will generate, will send one wake up call to the remaining processes. Okay. So once that is wake up call, then P1 will enter into the critical section and execute it. Okay, got it? What is without busy waiting solution? How many of you are listening? I don't know. At least to the students who are regular, at least you can respond, Amma. Is it clear, Amma? So without busy waiting solution. Now, so today one concept we will learn, Amma, without busy waiting solution. That is producer consumer. One second. We finished with busy waiting solution. Today we learn about without busy waiting solutions. Without busy waiting solution. So in this concept, we learned about the three concepts, Amma. So first one is producer, consumer, problem. Okay. We are also having some problems, Amma. Okay. So to overcome without busy waiting solution, what is the solution, Amma? Semaphore is the solution. Okay. In the with busy waiting solution, what is the solution for? With busy waiting solution, Peterson solution. Okay. See, in the producer consumer, my everyone look at the screen. One second. See, in the producer consumer problem, this is one algorithm. Okay, so here let us assume producer means writing. Okay, producer means you will write something. Consumer means get or read. Okay, so in the producer consumer, we need to use one buffer. What do you mean by buffer? What do you mean by buffer? Buffer means storage area. Okay. Let us assuming. So let us say the index is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the size of buffer? This is buffer, Amma. So what is the size of the buffer? Anyone? What is the size of the buffer? 5. How to find out? So in the C program, you know, length of the string. So length equal to length minus 1. Okay. Just the buffer minus 1, it indicates the size. So as of now, buffer size is 5. Yes or no? So now in this producer consumer, we implement producer as one program, consumer as one program. So producer is nothing but writing something into the buffer. Consumer means reading the, let us say, you know, stack concept. Inserting the elements, that is just like a producer. Deleting the elements from the stack means that is a consumer. Let us assume. Okay. So here producer is nothing but inserting the element into the buffer. Okay, that means initially we need to, this is one global variable, Amma. Count initially is 0. So if you are inserting, let us say example, one item is inserted x1. So what happens? Count value will increment. Okay, 1. One more item is inserted. What happens? Count every time, count value will increment. How many number of items are there? The count will shows the number of items. That means in the producer code, the count value is increment. In the consumer program, what happens? Consumer means delete or consume. So first you will consume the x1. So this is vacant place. So what happens? Count previously 2. Now what happens? It will decrease 1. So count equal to 1. So in the consumer, we are decreasing the producer, we are incrementing the count, but the count is globally declared. So here these two are just like a process P1, P2. Okay, let us assume producer means one process. Okay, let us say P0, consumer is one process. These are independently executing means not a bother. Yes or no? But these two are cooperative processes. What do you mean by cooperative process? You know, okay? They will share the shared memory. Okay? So count is declared in the globally, but in the producer program, count incremented. In the consumer problem here, decrement. The count is shared, that is critical section. Okay, let us see a program. Once again. Once again, I will copy that code. will copy in somewhere. Okay. Don't fear about this code, Amma. Nothing is there. You already know. Just listen. Okay, this is producer code, Amma. So again, I will copy the consumer code. Okay, Amma. So everyone look at the screen. It is overlapped. Okay. Okay, Amma, everyone look at the screen. This is, let us say, producer is one process. Okay. This is producer code. Okay. Let us assume a process. Producer means one process. Consumer is one process. Okay. So here these two processes were accessing the shared memory. So what is that shared memory is in the critical section? Count. Okay. Let us assume this is one buffer. So some 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. See what is the size? In the first line it indicates the n. Size means what is the n value? 100. So until this is 99. Okay. 0 to 99 buffer size. Okay. As defined, count equal to 0. That means we are saying that count initially is 0. Okay. And now we are reading which one number? Producer. So producer in the sense of this is one process, consumer is one process. These two are shared in the common area, that is count. Okay. See, producer while we are inserting, we are going to insert one item. That's why we declared one variable item. Okay, produce item is one variable, so it will produce the items. That means inserting the item into the buffer. Okay, this is buffer. See, when this condition is true, Amma, if count equals to n, what's the n value? 100. Yes or no? So, but as of now, count value is 0. Yes or no? This condition is false. But when this condition is true, just remember the stat. Okay. If it is count becomes 100 means then only it will be true. That indicates if all the elements are inserted into this buffer. Okay. Even though you are trying to insert, is it possible? No, it's not possible to insert because already buffer size is full. So then what happens? Once the producer inserted all the items into the buffer, there is no space. Then what you need to do? The process, that producer process is go and sleep. Once this is true, okay, ma? Ma, listen carefully. If this condition true means what it's saying that the buffer is full. So is it possible to insert the one more item? No. Then what it will do? Producer, without wasting his time. So it go on sleep. Okay. This function will execute. Understood? If there is, this is condition is false means what happens? It will skip that condition and it will insert the item. Let us assume x1 one item is inserted. Okay. Insert item means it will insert one item. Once the item is inserted, what about count? So count equals to count plus plus 1 means now it will increment by count 1. Yes or no? So if count equals to 1 means what it is specifying, Amma? If it is count equal to n means buffer is already full means you can go and sleep. That indicate the producer you can go and sleep. But what indicate count equal to 1 means already 1. As of now count is 1. Condition true. That means already one item is there. So the producer will sending the wake up call to consumer. The producer will sending the wake up call to consumer. So one item is there, you can consume it. Yes or no? Already in the buffer one item is there, you can go and consume it, that item. Okay? Understood, Amma, this one? This producer logic. Okay, let us say, so this is executing item while true, count equal to 0. What it's saying that, Amma? Count equal to 0 means what? Let us assuming this is executed first, after this one, or else this one is executed first, we'll see. Count equal to 0 means what, Amma? This is empty, yes or no? There is no item. Count equal 0 means there is no items in the buffer. So is it possible to consume? No. So the consumer will go and sleep until the available items are there in the buffer, yes or no? So if this is true means it will go and sleep. So if this condition false means already items are available, I can go and consume. Yes or no? That means removing. Consuming is nothing but removing. So it will remove that. Okay? And decrement the count. It will decrement the count. So previously 1, now it becomes again 0. Okay? So if count equal to n minus 1 means size. Count equal to n minus 1 means what, Amma? N means 100, 99. That means count 99 means what it's saying that one place. See, already all are there. Let us assume all items are there. So if consumer consumes first item means, so this place is vacant. Yes or no? So it indicates what it intimating. Okay. So consumer will sending the wake up call to the producer. Why? One vacant place is there, you can go on insert the item. Yes or no? So you can go on consume the item. That is the case, this one. Okay? Based on conditions only. Okay? And it's sending the wake up call to producer. Okay? Is it clear? Producer, consumer. But here we are having one problem. What is the problem we are having? See, this is individually it executes, not a problem. Okay, but we will facing some problem. So count in the beginning, I said whenever I explained about cooperative process, I written code count plus plus, count minus minus. Both the process were sharing the count variable. That is critical section. There initially count equal to 5. Once the first executed, the count becomes 6. After that, second process, that is decrementing. So count becomes 4. But finally, that count, every process is thinking that race condition. What it? Every process is my output is correct, but the exact output is different. Okay? That is the problem here. How? Let us see. Okay, man, let us assume now count equal to 3 means what it's saying, Amma. Count equal to 3 means what? Already 3 items are there in the buffer. Yes or no? This is buffer. Let us say x1 is 1 item, x2 is 1 item, x3. Yes or no? Count means based on count, those many number of items are there in buffer. Okay, let us assume it. So now, see where is count plus place here. Okay, so this can be, we can write like that, like this. Load, we already know load count comma r naught. Okay, in the second point, what we can write it, amma? This is increment or decrement? Increment. Increment R naught. Okay. And third point is store R naught to which value, amma? Count. Okay. I'm writing shortcut, amma. Based on this, this is the shared variable. Yes or no? Count is the shared variable. So this is a critical section. Yes or no? Generally, we will get the problem here only. Okay, see, producer will insert 3 items. After that, we are thinking. So count becomes 3 because 3 times items producer is executed. Now, see. So if the fourth time producer is executing, so first line, this single code I written like this assembly language, you know. So load the producer, amma, 1 second, I will take the other color. See, as of now we are producer. Okay, this is executed. Let us say it is executed first line of this one, amma. Okay, that is I1 is executed and then I2 executed. I am assuming, amma, this is I1, this is I2. Okay, this single count plus plus I am taking as this one. You know already how to write this one. So in meantime, what happens? It's get preempted. Okay, during the execution of the producer will execute first line, second line. During this point of time, the producer is preempted. Then what happened? The term for execution of consumer. Yes or no? So this time consumer will execute the code. So let us assume consumer. So consumer execute and already items are there. Yes or no? So see this count also I can write it load. I'm shortcutly I'm writing load. What is count? Counts to R naught. Okay, and then decrement by R naught. And what is the third point? Store R naught to the count. Okay, see, let us assuming, amma. So now count is consumer is consuming. So sleep item already available. Items are available. So remove item. So as of now, amma, what is the count value? 3 only. Yes or no? We are not executed the third one. So meantime, after executing second line, it preempted producer. So this time it will execute the consumer. Okay, not equal to 0. Yes or no? Count not equal to 0. Sleep. Item, remove item. So now I consumed one item. So this one. So now what happens, amma? Consumer this item means it will remove. Yes or no? So it will enter. Okay. Now count equal to count minus 1 means here this is executed first line, second line it preempted. What happens? So consumer will executed I1 comma I2. It's got preempted. So this process will again execute which process, amma? Producer. So it will start. Already previously it executed until second line. So it will execute third line. Yes or no? It will execute the third line. So what happens, once it executes third line, count equal to count plus. Previously What is the value is there in the R naught? What is the value is there, Amma? R naught 3, yes or no? After incrementing R naught plus plus, storing into, so it is previously 3, now it becomes 4. Okay, it's got preempted. Like the task for execution of consumer. This time already consumer executed these 2 lines, so it will execute the third line. So store, this is decrement. So whenever executing this, what is the count value? Previously, actually 3. Yes or no? Whenever the consumer executed previously, the count value is 3. Yes or no? Before doing perform procedure, it is 3. Now decrement by one value means it becomes 2. Yes or no? Now storing the 2 into count means, see here, instead of 3, what it's storing 2. But is it, count is saying that 2. But how many items are there, Amma? 3 items. Okay, this is the problem in the producer consumer problem. Okay, so to overcome this problem, we will use semaphore. Okay, to overcome this problem, we will use semaphore. Okay, we will discuss tomorrow. Not semaphore, we are also having one more problem, read write problem. After that, we will discuss about semaphore. Ma, is it clear? Based on preemption, we will get problems on. Okay. Who are having the queries, you can ask me, Amma. Remaining members, you can leave from the session. I will share this PPT in Moodle, not WhatsApp now. You can log in to the Moodle, you can download it.